From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
College budget cuts. Hello, I'm Gloria Delfin, and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Chris Schneider. California budget cuts impacts all of us. Reporter Gabrielle Mays tells us more.
For the past 7 months, the California State University system has experienced a $97.6 million cut in state funds. During the 2009-2010 fiscal year, an additional $66.3 million will also be cut. Today, we'll take a look at those who have been affected. Why has the state of California decided to take money from public education?
Well, that's a good question, and there is a budget crisis in the state, of course, and that's the reason they give. What we question, we being the faculty and the students and the staff here on campus, is whether it's a good idea to cut higher education. The state is spending more on prisons than it is on higher education, and a lot of us think that's not a very wise way of spending the state money. Student fees have more than doubled in the last 5 years or so, and they've gone up just by 32% since last year alone. They're probably going to go up by another 10% at least before next year, most likely. The library has shorter hours. A lot of other offices on campus have shorter hours. Some faculty and staff have been laid off, and those of us who are lucky enough to keep our jobs have had a 10% pay cut. There are a lot of overcrowded classrooms, but actually in a way that's not as bad as it has been in some previous years, because as part of the budget cuts, one of the things that the state is trying to do is actually to cut back on student enrollment. So we have, I think it's about 500 fewer students here on this campus than we had last year, and we have to cut about that same amount again next year, at least, maybe a little bit more than that. So in the past, in the class that you were in on the first day, for example, in the past I would have been willing to add students beyond the official course limit, which is determined by the size of the room. This year we've been told not to do that, so we're actually not allowed to add any extra students in.
Can you explain what a furlough day is?
Yeah, a furlough day is basically an unpaid day off to compensate for this 10% pay cut that they've given us. We're supposed to be working 10% less, and so that means basically 2 days a month, 6 days each academic quarter, we are not supposed to work. So we're not supposed to teach classes those days. If it's a day that we normally teach, the class gets canceled. We're not supposed to hold office hours or grade papers or respond to student emails or phone calls or anything like that.
With the continual increase of budget cuts to the CSU system, classrooms will be overcrowded and the overall quality of education will decline. Maybe the next few years will bring a brighter future. For Local Matters, I'm Gabrielle Mays.
Well, that's all the time we have for now. I'm Chris Schneider.
And I'm Gloria Delfin. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.
In athletics, the women's volleyball team won the CCAA championship for the 4th time in 7 years. Our women's cross-country team earned NCAA Division II Scholastic All-America honors for the 8th straight year. The women's basketball team advanced to the NCAA West Regional for the first time since 1998. Jennifer Joy, a junior tennis player, posted the best record in CCAA competition in conference play.
As your business searches for smart ways to save, don't forget about the one that's right in front of you. Switch to the Charter Business Bundle and you can save big without sacrificing a thing. Get reliable business telephone and high-speed internet with local support and great features. Power your business with great savings starting today. It's easy to pay less and get more. Call now and make a switch to the Charter Business Bundle.